when we take Paksh of Swaminarayan Bhagwan, we show loyalty towards Maharaj and his Sampraday, and we give constant and firm support to him. And Bhagwan has stated in the Garira Matya 60, therefore, one should be absolutely loyal to a Bhakta of Bhagwan. Just as one is loyal to one's relatives and one's mother and father, basically most of your responses concluded like your parents, your friends, your dada, dadi, so forth. So that was on the right track. A good job. And Bhagwan has basically said that we should be loyal to a Bhakta of Bhagwan. So all of our fellow satsangis, just as we are to our family and friends as well. And if ever some sort of difficulty happens to arise with a Bhakta of Bhagwan, only one who does not develop a grudge but settles the difference and reunites with the Bhakta can be called a true Bhakta. And Bhagwan uses the reference like a line draw in water. So if we have an argument with our family, we just the grudge might hold for just a little while, but it's like drawing a line in the water. It disappears almost instantly because why? They're our family. We love them so much. Similarly, our satsangis and our fellow haribhaktos, we should have that same mentality and that same positive influence. We should have the mentality that, okay, we might get into disagreements, we might not agree on everything, but in the end, we both love Swaminarayan and Bhagwan and we share that commonality. So we should come together and be friends and be loyal to each other because that's what makes sense. And also also makes Bhagwan happy. And in this Vajramrut, one important thing to take away is that Bhagwan says to be loyal to his bhakta. Now, imagine when he said that, he didn't think about being loyal to himself, but he thought about his bhaktos. That's like this. That's an example of the selfless care that Maharaj cares about us and cares about how we interact with each other, that we're friends with each other, and that we're all close together in satsang. And why should we take the Paksh of Swaminarayan Bhagwan? So for so you might think, why do we take the Paksh of Swaminarayan Bhagwan? We learned about Nishchay and Niyam, but let's go over this now. We have taken 8.4 million lives to get this Manusha Janam. Now, I think you remember from the first we talked about Manusha, which means human. So we've been through 8.4 million lifetimes to get to this Janam that we have right now. So it's ours. And not only did we get a Manusha Janam, we also got a Janam in Satsang. That's also very important. We didn't just get a random human life. Now, think about how much Bhagwan has taken care of us, that he didn't just set us off into a random person. He makes sure that we are fed, that we are happy, and that we get a good education here too. Like in America, we are so fortunate to be able to have a good education, quality education, and we should not take that for granted. So it's our responsibility towards us to follow the satsang and use the resources provided by Sri Swaminarayan Bhagwan and develop your Paksh for Swaminarayan Bhagwan and to take his side in the end.